Good evening to all the invitees guests for today's valedictory of two-day international conference on tribal livelihood patterns, issues and strategies for empowerment, organized by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Open University, Hyderabad, Department of Department of Political Science, Faculty of Social Sciences, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Open University, in collaboration with Telangana State Council for Higher Education from August 8th to 9th, 2024 at University campus. It is my proud privilege to welcome all our guests and invitees for valedictory session of this 2 days international conference. I now welcome today's president of the function, Professor G. Pushpa Chakrapani, Madam, Director, Academic. Kindly come on to the stage and occupy the chair, Madam. Thank you. Also, I welcome today's chief guest of the program, Professor R. Limbadri Garu, Chairman, Telangana State Council of Higher Education, Government of Telangana. He is joining through online. Sir, once again, welcome you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Ren.
Thank you, sir. Also, I welcome today's guest of honor and our registrar in charge, Professor Sudharani, Madam. Kindly come on to the stage and occupy the chair, Madam. Also, I welcome Dean, Faculty of Social Sciences, Director, EMR and RC, Professor Vaddanam Srinivas Garu.
Namaste, sir. Hearty welcome to the program. Sudha here. Sir, namaste. Sir, namaste, sir. Voice.
Sorry. Now I welcome Director of the conference, Professor Gunti Ravinder Garu, also co-director of the conference, Professor G. Lakshmi Garu. Kindly come on. We acknowledge on this August gathering various department directors, deans, heads of the branches, and members of various service associations. Also, faculty members of various universities across the country and research scholars from various universities. Welcome you once again, one and all. Now I invite Sri Yadagiri Garu kindly present a sapling to our today's president of the function, Professor G. Pushpa Chakrapani, Madam. Now I invite Dr. Lakshmi Garu kindly present a sapling to our registrar, Professor E. Sudharani, Madam.
Hello.
Now I invite Dr. Abhinash kindly present a sapling to our Dean, Faculty of Social Sciences, Professor Vaddanam Srinivas Garu. Now I invite Dr. Sunil Potana kindly present a sapling to our conference director, Professor Gunti Ravinder Garu. Now I invite Sri Raghavendra Garu kindly present a sapling to our conference co-director, Professor G. Lakshmi, Madam. Now I request today's president of the function, Professor G. Pushpa Chakrapani, Madam, kindly conduct the celebration. Thank you very much.
Very good evening to all of you. We come to the conclusion of this enlightening two-day international conference on tribal livelihood patterns, issues, and strategies for empowerment. Honorable Chief Guest of today's valedictory function, Professor R. Limbadri Garu, Chairman, State Council of Higher Education, who is well known to all of us, friend to many, and well-wisher to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar University. Sir, thank you so much for accepting our invitation to be the chief guest of this valedictory session. I welcome you, sir, for this session.
Thank you, Amma. Thank you.
Today's guest of honor, Professor G. Sudharani, in charge registrar, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Open University. Professor Vaddanam Srinivas, Dean Faculty of Social Sciences. Professor Guntur Ravinder, who is the director of this conference, and Professor G. Lakshmi, who is the co-director of this conference, deans of other faculties, directors of different sections, different branches, and distinguished guests, invitees, and my dear participants. I welcome you all once again for this valedictory function. At the outset, I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to the director and co-director and the Department of Political Science for organizing such a wonderful conference successfully, which is very insightful and also the impactful conference. I know over these 2 days, you have a very fruitful discussions and deliberations on diverse and very different kinds of lifestyles of the tribal communities. So my sincere request is, this is not, to empower the tribal communities is not only the responsibility, that is a mere imperative also. I know which your rich experiences, you have shared your ideas, you have shared your knowledge, you have shared your life experiences, and you have shared your strategies, how to face the challenges and how to make the different strategies for the empowerment of these tribal people. So we must, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude once again to all the speakers and all the participants and all the organizers who made this conference very successful. And I must congratulate you for your dedication towards the betterment of the tribal people and their livelihood. So with these few words, I'll just give my remarks on this valedictory session. If the chief guest is ready and if he is ready, no problem. Sir, if you are ready, can you come and can you give your address now? Or if you have time, we can proceed with the same. It is ready, ma'am. Yeah, sir, I welcome you all once again. I welcome sir for this valedictory session, and I request to give your speech on this occasion. Thank you, sir. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, madam. The two-day international conference on tribal livelihood patterns, issues and strategies for empowerment of this community. The initiative taken by the Department of Political Science under the leadership of Professor Ravinder Gunti and Professor G. Lakshmi, and all the support of the administrators of the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Open University. I heartfully congratulate the Department of Political Science for taking this initiative. Dignitaries on the diet, Professor Pushpa Chakrapani, Director, and Professor Sudharani, Registrar, Professor Srinivas, Vaddanam, Dean, and Dr. Ravinder, and Professor Lakshmi, and all the distinguished colleagues. Really, the Ambedkar Open University have been working for the empowerment of the marginalized sections continuously from its inception. And they have been trying to take a lead in different aspects. That may be a tribal livelihood, or a Dalit, or a woman, or a discontinued student. So many things. Really, I appreciate the initiatives taken by the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Open University. The present topic is a very relevant and need of the hour to discuss about the required policies, strategies which will empower the tribal women in the society. And I don't want to take much of your time because I am in a meeting with the announcement of the PG results. I want to congratulate the Ambedkar Open University authorities, particularly the Department of Political Science, for organizing two-day international conference on this important topic. And as per your report, you have made a wonderful presentations, debate and discourse, which will give a wonderful insights for the future research and policy makers. And I also wish all the best for the department. Particularly, I know Professor Ravender for the decades, and he is a committed man and working for the common man. And he has served in this university as a faculty of the political science. And I came to know that he is attaining the age of retirement. On this occasion, I congratulate Professor Ravinder and Professor Lakshmi, and I place on record their services for the development of the department in the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Open University. With these few words, I thank one and all for giving me this opportunity, and excuse me for the not coming personally for this occasion. I am very happy to meet all of you, but due to my responsibility in the office, I could not make it. So thank you one and all for this opportunity.
Sir, thank you so much for your wonderful words, nice words, and the thought-provoking words. Now, as per the agenda, I request the Professor G. Gunti Ravinder to give the conference report.
Good evening, Honorable Chief Guests, or Limadri Garu, Honorable Academic Director Pushpa Chakrapani Garu, respected Registrar Sudharani Garu, and Dean Professor Vaddanam Srinivas, and my colleague Lakshmi Garu, and your participants and presenters. This international conference, Tribal Livelihood, Patterns and Issues and Strategies for Empowerment. After announcing this conference, tremendous papers are come. Almost all we have received 196 papers. Out of these 196 papers, some scholars are inability to come lastly, but we presented out of this 156, we divided into 12 thematical papers. Out of this 12 thematical, one is the only thematical paper is come only one paper that is merged into the globalization and education. Out of this, we 12 themes are globalization, theoretical understanding of tribal issues, constitutional and safeguards implementation in scheduled areas, and third one is policy formulation and appraisal on tribal welfare. Fourth one is education as an instrument of social transformation in tribal areas. Fifth one, public health infrastructure in tribal areas, challenges and issues. Sixth one, trends of sustenance and invasion among tribal cultures. Seventh one, women empowerment in tribal areas, problems and prospects. ethnic identities and livelihood patterns, different case studies in tribal areas. Ninth one is economic development in tribal areas, plans, strategies and issues. And 10th one is development induced displacement in tribal areas, rehabilitation and resettlement problems. And two themes are skipped, and the themes are merged into the another themes. And first day, the inaugural session is keynote address given by the Professor Haragopal sir. First of all, the dignitaries joined the lighting of the lamp and offered the floral tributes to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar and Jayapal Singh Munda. This is I think this is the first conference or first seminar to floral tributes to Jayapal Singh Munda, because of he is the behind the reservations and fifth schedule towards the tribals. He is the hero of the Jayapal Singh Munda. That's why we are tributes to the Jayapal Singh Munda. And about the conference by the myself and guest of honor message by Professor G. Puspa Chakrapani, Director of Academics. And inaugural session was presided by Professor Sudharani Madam, Registrar. Guest of honor addressed by Srinivas Vaddanam, Dean FSS, Faculty of Social Science, and chief guest addressed by Sitaka, Minister of Panchayat Raj and Rural Development. She expressed that she is proud to be a Adivasi who never thinks to harm anyone or exploit anyone. Livelihood is very meager for tribals and try to serve them in every possible way. Even in COVID times, we could help them in terms of commodities, but many of the mocked even for these efforts, unfortunately, she said. And she revealed that state government is taking all possibilities, steps for inclusive development, and all should come together to take the schemes of government to the help. Vote of thanks by this inaugural section by the Lakshmi Conference Co-Director. And first day, after inaugural panel session is discussion was under the chairmanship of the Kodandram sir. In this panelist, 4 members are there. First one is Sri Himansh Kumar, is the Vanavasi Chaitanya Ashram from New Delhi. And the second one is the Professor Kamkan Suhan Hasing, is the former head of the Political Science Central University. And third speaker of the panel discussion was Professor Bukya Banga, is also Central University from the Department of History. The fourth one is Professor Revati, Director SES, Director of the SES. After this panel discussion, we have parallel sessions in 3 sessions by the theme wise. First day, 36 scholars are presented their papers. And in this first day, online from different places, we received 9 online papers. And the second day, 41 scholars presented theme papers. In 2 days, overall 35 scholars come in the Zoom. And one from US, Mr. Professor K.S. Sitaramrao, and another one is Dr. Satish from Sweden. Another one is Walter Timo, Munich University from Germany, not connected is Zoom. That's why he is unable to present his paper. First day, one prime discussion on panel sessions, first day and last day also. This second day, we received paper presenters are 46 members. Sorry, 36 members. Out of this are 14 are the online. Elaborately discussed what are the problems are the tribals are facing tribal alienation, tribal and non-tribal issues, and 1 of 70. Recently, the GO number 3 is abruptly uh, uh, deviated by the government. In agency area, tribals are the all, including the 29 departments. The tribals are the recruited by the government. That is the GO number 3. But that GO number 3 is neglected by the government, and court also given not to give the tribals. This is the judiciary things. Almost all in today panel discussion, how the in central India, how the tribals are suppressed by the state and paramilitary forces. So many fake encounters are going on. Nobody is questioning the government. If they are questioning the government or paramilitary forces, they are brutally attacked and put in the jail. So many tribal Adivasi people. In this, in this all problems are seriously and detailed discussion happened in the seminar. It is more useful to the our understanding, and also to take the policy towards the tribals. And another one is our former Vice Chancellor, Professor Sitaram Rao, also come to the Zoom. I am thankful to the Professor Sitaram Rao. He is also encouraged, and this approval given by this conference by the former Vice Chancellor. Thank you for this giving this opportunity. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, Professor Ravi, for your detailed conference report. I really felt so happy to know that you got a tremendous response. Nearly 196 papers you have received, out of which I think 50 or 60 online papers. But at present, you have 35 online response presentations. There are 35 online presentations. Really, it's very happy to note that since the theme is very much in need of art, and also very interesting and impactful theme also. So I also request for the director and co-director also to bring out the volume of these papers, which are very good, and also you can give the report to the government for the strategies which they have suggested to improve, to work towards the equal justice and sustainability of the livelihoods of the tribal people. So I'm also very thankful to our former Vice Chancellor, Professor K. Sitaram Rao Garu, who came online and wished the conference very success, and he gave his valuable note also to today's plenary session. Thanks to Professor Sitaram Rao Garu also. He was so supportive when the file was moved. He encouraged a lot to the Department of Political Science. He was there in all the approvals. So once again, I thank our Professor Sitaram Rao on this dais. Now, I welcome our guest of honor, Professor E. Sudharani, in charge registrar for Dr. Ambedkar Open University, to give her message. Thank you.
Good evening, all. Respected chief guest of today's event, who just now on offline because of the hectic schedules, Professor R. Limbadrigal, Chairman, State Council of Higher Education, and who was kind enough to give the time when I asked about just few minutes of his presence, but he said he's going to declare the results. So he said he will be online, and thanks to him for being with us in this valedictory session. Respected President of the session, Director Academic, Pushpa Chakrapani, Director of the conference, Ravindra, Dean of Social Sciences, Vadanam Srinivas, and co-director of the conference, Professor Lakshman, and all the delegates and the directors, deans, and the teaching and non-teaching faculty, and the delegates, esteemed guests. It's been a wonderful time for 2 days of a very fruitful discussion, as we have heard just now. I think more than 56 papers are presented, yeah, with 2 panels here physically, and some are online. And the theme chosen is very apt to the contemporary times and tribal livelihoods, and which discussed, like, 2 days might not be sufficient to discuss the vast area of the subjects chosen, 12 sub-themes. And each independent sub-theme calls for a detailed discussion and separate theme of the conference. I admire and congratulate the efforts of the seminar director and co-director for making all the efforts with the help of the team here to get this happen. And when we talk about the tribals, India has the second largest tribal communities population in the world. And tribal people, Telangana, in India, it constitutes 8.2, and Telangana, 9% of population are tribals. And the tribal communities throughout the country has rich traditions and culture, heritage. And in 75 years of independence, when we observe the progress, because we are talking about the development in all the sectors, but the development of these indigenous communities, tribal population is still a question mark, because since yesterday we have been discussing about how their lives are under threat, which is against the constitutional spirit. To protect them, instead of protecting them, the culture, their lives are a threat, because Honorable Minister also talking about they're not the destroyers of the resources of this India. They are the protectors of the resources. Because time immemorial, they have been living with this natural resources, protecting the flora and fauna. And depending on the forest, taking whichever is just useful for their livelihoods, not exploiting the forests. But what is contrary happened to the development in the name of development is exploiting the forests, cutting down the trees, depriving the livelihoods of the tribals, and then in turn, blaming them again, going to their lands, and a lot of repression on them, and threatening their livelihoods as well as their lives, which are in danger these days. Morning, we extensively discussed about how Bastar is burning with the issues of the threat of life. And when there are alarming issues also, I'm sure we have discussed about the women's issue. I'm sorry, I couldn't come across the gender issues in this. I'm sure that, some of them must have presented their papers. 65% of tribal women under the age of 15 to 49 suffer anemia, and rate of institution delivery is lowest among tribal communities. So this is one of the issue. And fertility rate also is 2.5 as per 2011 census. A lot of health issues, malnutrition, lack of access to proper health care, high incidence of infectious diseases. Now this rainy season, like you come across fever and lot of health issues, diarrhea, malaria, cholera, jaundice during in the regions of the tribal communities, wherever we see in the newspapers and the TV channels about how they suffer lack of healthcare amenities for them. So poverty, exploitation, economic and technological backwardness, socio-cultural handicaps, all these, problems of assimilation also is one of the problems. Non-tribal population, the intruders of the plain areas into their lands. And education is one more challenge which we encounter. The literacy rate of tribals is still under 50, and about women it is much lower. And The displacement is another challenge which we have discussed, and of traditional lands, and in the name of development. Yesterday also we discussed development-induced displacements, but not finding any rehabilitation and resettlements for them. And this has led to the losing their livelihoods, homes, and most importantly, their cultural heritage. Honorable Minister was talking about how yesterday, how they've been, the indigenous culture is being replaced by this, so-called the Hindutva or, Hindu kind of a practices in their areas, in their belief systems. So one more challenge which I could observe, and our panelists also extensively discussed about the non-implementation of the constitutional provisions. Article 15.4 and 16.4, the reservation of seats in education institution, government jobs, and scheduled tribes, and Article 46, directive principles of the state policy require the state to promote education and economic interest of the scheduled tribes, to protect them from social injustice in all forms of exploitation, which is not in toto being practiced. Article 244, administering tribal areas in certain states, Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, Mizoram, 5th and 6th schedules of the Constitution. The PESA Act is not been, it's been promulgated, Panchayat Raj extension to scheduled areas also. These kind of, several acts are there, several provisions are there. National Commission is there for scheduled tribes, but how it is being implemented is the question mark. So how this, how the government mechanism should reorient itself to meet the needs of the challenges is another question. So what could be done? Access to education, healthcare, empowerment of tribal communities, especially the women, and livelihoods promotions. Greater efforts should be made to promote sustainable livelihoods for tribals. This is the need of the hour. So this includes providing them access to credit, marketing facilities, and training on modern agriculture practices. The women-led FPOs, tribal communities are very less. Training need to be done. Land rights also. Rights of the tribals needs their land should be recognized and protected. So this includes providing them legal titles, entitlements to their lands, ensuring that they are not displaced from their own indigenous lands and from their own lands. So with this, all these points we have observed the issues, and we also discussed about how to meet these challenges. So I request the conference director, join in director academic, and ask him to prepare a kind of recommendations or observations from the papers presented, because most of the papers are out of the research which they have been doing. So let's prepare a draft and then send it to the government. And Professor Hargopal sir was also talking about this. Yeah, mere discussing here in forums is not enough. To make it a reality, or to make these issues voices heard in the government. So let's also prepare a draft of recommendations or observations and send it to the government and concerned authorities. So thank you for giving this opportunity. And once again, congratulate them, you all, for presenting your research papers. And congrats to Ravi and Lakshmi for making these efforts. And lastly, I thank our in-charge Vice Chancellor, Professor Sri S.A.M. Rizvi sir, IAS, who is a Commissioner, Taxes and Excise. So he is kind enough to grant us the permission and to conduct this international seminar, and for his wishes for the success of this seminar. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, Professor Sudharani, for your message. You have provided the data based on the census. And I now request Professor Vadanam Srinivas to give his message.
Good evening to you all. Respected President, Professor Pushpa Chakrapani Garu, Director Academic, Guest of Honor, today's Guest of Honor, Professor E. Sudharani Garu, today's Registrar of this University, today's Chief Guest, Professor R. Limbadri Garu, Chairman, Telangana State Council of Higher Education. International Conference Director, Professor Gunti Ravindra Garu. Co-Director, Professor Lakshmi Garu. Dignitaries of the dais, delegates, participants, teaching and non-teaching staff of Ambedkar Open University. Good evening to you all, and I welcome you all. From the inception, Ambedkar Open University is focusing on tribal issues. In our course material in sociology or history or political science, any subject, if you observe, we have been incorporating tribal theories, tribal activities. Even in history also, in our syllabus, we gave information about Eastern tribal revolts in Eastern India. This is different area. In political sociology, in our course material, we have been giving theories also extensively, because our Open University students are mostly non-formal students, though university has some responsibility to sensitize those people about tribal issues, tribal problems. Now, PG course is revising here now. I request all my heads of the departments of my faculty heads, I request you all to incorporate wherever necessary of this conference outputs, because in last 2 days, we have been experiencing different kind of paper presentations. I had opportunity to be chair in one session. In that session, 15 scholars presented their papers. Completely different papers. One is Savara Idisinge culture art form. Another one is Budabukkala caste tribe conditions and Chenchu's conditions, and modern technology, how influence the tribal people in remote places, and how disastrous conditions technology also sometimes gives them in tribal people, because in tribal people they have some knowledge about the science and technology, and they are in ancient days and continuously we have been observing, they have some knowledge to lead happy lives. But after modern technology, after corporation and globalization, liberalization, these kind of conditions completely changed. Now we have to respect their identity, their existence. In all papers, today we heard about panel discussions about Bastar conditions. Mines and corporation, how destroys the regular lifestyles of tribals. In total, 2 days papers, if you observe, 3 areas, mostly identity of the tribals problems and existence of the tribals and development aspects. These 3 aspects, all researchers focused, and they have done wonderful research on that. Some analytical part may be there sometime, but well-researched papers also there. I request our director and co-director to try to publish that complete article, because it's very much important to know about insights of the paper, because we were not able to give proper time to our presenters. Due to paucity of the time, we were not able to give proper time. And another important area I would like to say is in this international conference, output is also very much important. What are the main factors? Now, I feel these are the main important factors to in future also our serious researchers and academicians have to concentrate more. One is amplify tribal voices and perspectives, foster inclusive and sustainable development, and promote cultural sensitivity and understanding, support policy reforms and advocacy. I think this is a very important areas to focus in future also. We must recognize the agency and the resilience of tribal communities and collaborations with them as equal partners. Thank you. Thank you for giving this opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Srinivas, for your nice message. Yes, as you said that we came to know about different types of people and their lives through their presentations and the tribal communities, the challenges they're facing and how much they're struggling and all these issues. And yesterday we had a paper by Professor E. Revati on gender perspective also. This is really a great learning experience to many of us also. Even during this conference, really we did not know many of the things. Only due to their presentations and the plenary sessions only we come to know how much the tribal people are facing, how many challenges they are facing, all these things. Thank you, Srinivas. I know as per agenda, there's a feedback by the participants. Now I call upon Sri Vidya. Sri Vidya is there? Yeah, please. Give your reflections on this one. Today International Conference.
Namaste everyone. I am Srividya Chitta. Firstly, I would like to extend my gratitude to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Open University for presenting us with this opportunity. Thank you so much, dignitaries. As a student, honestly, apart from the little research I did for my paper, by the way, this is my first paper that I've ever presented.
Oh, great.
I have gained a lot of insight and information about various aspects of tribal information and various aspects of current scenarios that are there. I mean, all this time I've been reading my textbooks and other articles of what is going on with them and what can be done to improve their livelihoods. But I think after I wasn't present yesterday, but I was present today. After the presentations that I've heard today, what I realized was the one thing that we should stop doing is that we should stop looking at them as a separate entity. Rather, inclusivity starts from looking at them as one of us and addressing them as indigenous communities other than rather than calling them people from lower caste. And one another thing that I've learned from this today's presentations was how vast gender disparities have been in tribal communities as well, because all my life I've been thinking that tribal communities had better gender roles and assignments. And yeah, and throughout the presentations I have bagged many key takeaways. So thank you again, everybody. I hope you all have a good day.
Thank you. Thank you, Sri Vidya, for your wonderful insight. And now I call upon Anuradha. Yeah, please come.
Good evening to all the dignitaries present today. Firstly, thank you so much to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar University for such a wonderful opportunity. For a student like us who are just coming to the world, because it's the final year of my BA, and very new, this kind of seminars are very new to us. You're initiating many students, because many students are here from Bhavans only. I could see many from other colleges. Before that, coming before to this, when I was writing the abstract, my teacher told me one thing. You write it, but don't think that's something different from you. They're just like you, with different norms and different regions. Write like that. When I started writing, there were so many points coming to up, but the word limit was low. Just like the time limit we had in the seminar right now. So then later I realized 3 points. Thinking of them is a psychological factor which we have to enlighten in the students from a very starting age. We should tell the students they are nothing like just because they don't wear clothes like you, just because they don't have language skills like you, that doesn't mean they're less than you. We have to make the small students think, because if you go and ask a small student of 4th class, what do you mean by a tribal people? He'll simply say Adivasi, because that is what the cartoon generates for him. That it was his mother and parents tell him they are not like us. They have different rules. They are very strict. They'll kill you sometimes. So this is what a psychological factor I would like if there is another chance, sometimes we should reflect this issue so that we'll stop criticizing them. Firstly, we have to change our thought process. Like Sir Vasigaran said to me, I was talking to him outside the seminar hall. He said, ఆలోచన విధానం మారాలంటే చూసే చూపు మారాలి. అది మనం మార్చడం చిన్నప్పటి నుంచే స్టార్ట్ చేస్తే పెద్దయ్యాక వాళ్ళు ఆలోచించే విధానం కూడా మారుతుంది. And I also thank my mass communication subject because it has changed very much to looking into the issue. Second thing, getting something new to them. 10 ఏళ్ల తర్వాత ఏదో తీసుకొచ్చి అప్పుడు మిమ్మల్ని ఫ్రూట్ తినడం వేరు. ఇప్పుడు విత్తనం నాటి 10 ఏళ్ల తర్వాత పంట తినండి అనడం, దాన్ని ఏమంటారో నాకు తెలియదు. 10 ఏళ్ల కింద జరిగిన దాన్ని ఇప్పుడు తీసుకొచ్చి మాట్లాడడానికి ఏం అవసరం ఉందో నాకు అర్థం కాదు. అది పనికిరాని విషయం. ఈ క్షణానికి వాళ్ళకి ఏం అవసరమో కదా మనం చూడాల్సింది. ఈ క్షణానికి కదా వాళ్ళకి ఏం కావాలో చూడాల్సింది. సో ఐ రిక్వెస్ట్, 10 ఏళ్ల తర్వాత వచ్చే ఫ్రూట్ కన్నా ఇప్పుడు ఒక సంవత్సరంలోని మనం వాళ్ళకి ఏం తీసుకురాగలం. ఇప్పుడు అంటే హాస్పిటల్ కట్టడం కష్టమే, అది నేను ఒప్పుకుంటాను. కానీ చిన్న చిన్న విషయాలు ఉంటాయి కదా వాళ్ళని బయటకు తీసుకురావడం, పిల్లలకి ఇంకా కొంచెం మంచి ఇన్ఫ్రాస్ట్రక్చర్ని చూపించడం, ప్రపంచాన్ని కొంచెం కొంచెంగా సంవత్సరంలోపు ఒక్కొక్కటి తీసుకురావచ్చు కదా. మా జనరేషన్స్కి ఇది కొత్త అవ్వచ్చు. మీరు చాలా వరకు చూసారు, అందరు పిహెచ్డి, మీరు చదువుకున్నంత ఉంటుంది నా వయసు. ఇప్పుడు మా జనరేషన్ నుంచి మేము ఇది స్టార్ట్
రిఫ్లెక్షన్ సెమినార్ మీద రిఫ్లెక్షన్ ఒపీనియన్.
సో అండ్ కమింగ్ టు ద సెమినార్, ఇదే లైక్ సెమినార్ లో ఈ పాయింట్స్ కూడా ఉంటే బాగుండు అనేది నా ఒపీనియన్. ఇలాంటి విషయాలు సైకాలజికల్ ఫ్యాక్టర్స్ తీసుకురావడం, వాళ్ళ మీద మనం కొంచెంగా తక్కువ టైంలోనే ఎఫెక్టివ్నెస్ ఎక్కువ ఉండేలా ఐడియాస్ జనరేట్ చేయడం వాళ్ళకి మంచిది అవుతుంది, మనకి మంచిది అవుతుంది, పెరుగుదల ఇద్దరికీ ఉంటుంది. అంతే. The session was wonderful, ma'am. It was a wonderful opportunity for us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anuradha. Still with your undergraduate level, when you go to the higher education level, you will understand more the world, I think. Yeah, okay. Then I will call upon Nayan.
Very good evening to the dignitaries and fellow participants here. First of all, I would like to thank the university for having conducted this international conference on a very important topic. And coincidentally, today also happens to be the World Day of Indigenous Peoples. So it feels very good that the conference has been conducted at almost the right time. I am very grateful for having having been given an opportunity to present my paper here in the conference. And I've also learned a lot of things that I didn't even know about. I have seen the other paper presentations, and there were new things that I came across. And I hope that once our papers are published and the report of this goes to the government, I hope that they take some action and they give the kind of recognition that the tribal people deserve, so that their culture and tradition will be protected and will not go extinct at all. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Nayan. I'll call upon now Dr. M. Naveen Kumar.
Good evening to one and all. Today, last final day, validatory session President Chakrapani Madam and Chief Guest University Registrar Sudharani Madam, and also Dean of the Academic Srinivas Sir, and Department of Political Science Professor Lakshmi Madam, and also special thanks for the organizing good seminar. This today international seminar director, Sir G. Ravi Sir, and also different subjects, different experts, and also different academicians in front of the stage. And also through online, different experts will come and giving wonderful lectures. I'm really happy and great opportunity because myself, I am Dr. Naveen Kumar from Medak, my mother place. Now I am working in Department of Social Work as Assistant Professor, Mahatma Gandhi University. I deal tribal community development paper. When I joined from University 2010, I'm now 2024, long 14 years. And in Telangana, especially I'm talking about Telangana. In this Telangana state, different diversity of state, different culture, different tribal communities. It's a great history of the Telangana in Hyderabad Joan Ghat movement, in Khammam also, even Warangal also, even Mahabubnagar also, even Nalgonda also. Great historical moments, great culture, great livelihoods. Even many states are visit from our Telangana, seeing our livelihoods, culture, our issues, our practices, even women empowerment, even gender discrimination aspects, even livelihood aspects, and policies and programs, welfare. All this recently started from last government, tribal related education.
Sorry to interrupt you, Naveen. You have already presented your paper in the conference. I would like just confine to the feedback regarding the conference.
Please, sorry for just why brief about that seminar. So really, I'm happy, Ravi sir. So when I directly coming to the brief, Telugulo మాట్లాడితే ఇంకా మనకు చాలా ఇటువంటి నిజంగా నేను రవి సార్ ఆర్గనైజ్ చేసిన తర్వాత చాలా కమిటెడ్ యాక్టివిస్ట్లు, అంటే సమాజం పట్ల ఒక మాట్లాడడం వేరు, సమాజం కోసం పని చేయడం వేరు. సో పని చేసే విధానాన్ని ఇక్కడ ఆర్గనైజ్ చేసినటువంటి రిసోర్స్ పర్సన్స్ని, టెక్నికల్ సెషన్స్కి చైర్పర్సన్స్ని, ఎవ్రీథింగ్ చాలా మైక్రో లెవెల్లో సారు ఆ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ అంతా కలబోసి 2 daysలో అద్భుతంగా చూపించడానికి ప్రయత్నం చేశారు. నిజంగా రవి సార్, ట్రైబల్స్ మీద నేను ఇంతమంది స్టూడెంట్స్ వచ్చి, అంటే డిఫరెంట్ డిసిప్లినరీస్, ట్రైబల్ పేపర్ అంటే ఇది మాకు రిలవెంట్ కాదు, ట్రైబల్స్ అంటే ఏం వెతకాలి, మేము ఎలా ప్రజెంట్ చేయగలుగుతాం అనేది కొంత సంకోచంగా ఉంటుంది. అలాంటి ట్రైబల్ లైవ్లీహుడ్స్ మీద ఈవెన్ ఎంబీఏ స్టూడెంట్స్, బీటెక్ స్టూడెంట్స్, కామర్స్ స్టూడెంట్స్, ఎకనామిక్స్ స్టూడెంట్స్, ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఆల్ డిఫరెంట్ డిసిప్లినరీ కంపోజిషన్ కనిపించింది సార్. రియల్లీ గ్రేట్. ఎందుకంటే దీని ద్వారానన్నా, ఈ సెమినార్ ద్వారానన్నా మనం అండర్ గ్రాడ్యుయేట్ లెవెల్లోకి కనీసం ట్రైబల్స్ యొక్క ఇష్యూస్, పాలసీస్ని మీరు తీసుకెళ్ళగలిగారు. రియల్లీ గ్రేట్, ఎఫర్డబుల్. నిజంగా చాలా అప్రిషియేట్ చేయాల్సిన విషయం. తర్వాత లక్కీలీ ఇంతకుముందు నరేన్ చెప్పినట్టు ఇది వరల్డ్ ఇండిజినస్ డే రోజు మీరు ఆర్గనైజ్ చేశారు ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్. అది కూడా చాలా, ఎందుకంటే లైవ్ రిలవెంట్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్స్ ఉన్నటువంటి త్రూఅవుట్ తెలంగాణ స్టేట్లో ఓన్లీ డిస్టెన్స్ యూనివర్సిటీస్ నుంచి ఇలాంటి కాంట్రిబ్యూషన్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్, హైయర్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్లో తీసుకెళ్ళడం రియల్లీ గ్రేట్ ఎఫర్ట్ సార్. ఎందుకంటే మనం మాట్లాడడం వేరు, ప్రాక్టికల్గా చూపించడం కూడా వేరు. కాబట్టి ఐఎమ్ రియల్లీ పర్సనల్గా నేను చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఫీల్ అవుతున్నా. ఎందుకంటే చాలా డిఫరెంట్ టాపిక్స్ మీద పెట్టడం వేరు, ఎస్పెషల్లీ ట్రైబల్స్ మీద చూజ్ చేసుకొని పెట్టడం కొంత హడీల్స్, ఎఫర్డబుల్ సబ్జెక్ట్ ఇది. సో దీంట్లో చాలా విషయాలు మనం మాట్లాడాల్సి వస్తుంది. కాన్స్టిట్యూషన్ రిలేటెడ్, వాళ్ళకి సంబంధించినటువంటి రీఫార్మ్స్, పాలసీస్, చాలా సెన్సిటివ్ ఏరియా. సో దీని మీద మీరు ఆర్గనైజ్ చేసినందుకు హ్యాపీగా ఫీల్ అవుతున్నా. నాకు ఇంతకుముందే లింబాద్రి సార్ చీఫ్ గెస్ట్ గారు మాట్లాడుతున్నప్పుడు మీరు త్వరలో రిటైర్మెంట్ అవుతున్నారని తెలిసింది. సార్ దయచేసి మీరు రిటైర్మెంట్ అయిన తర్వాత కూడా ఈ వరల్డ్ ఇండిజినస్ నోడు అంబేద్కర్ యూనివర్సిటీలో లైఫ్ లాంగ్, అంటే కంటిన్యూ అంబేద్కర్ యూనివర్సిటీ ఉన్నంత వరకు ఈ ఇండిజినస్ మీద ఇంటర్నల్ సెమినార్ జరగాలని యాజ్ ఒక పార్టిసిపెంట్గా, యాజ్ అకాడమిషియన్గా, ట్రైబల్స్ మీద ఉన్న మక్కువతో మేము మిమ్మల్ని రిజిస్ట్రార్ సుధారాణి మేడం గారిని, ప్రెసిడెంట్ చక్రపాణి మేడం గారిని, ఈరోజు సెమినార్ డైరెక్టర్స్ లక్ష్మీ మేడం గారు కావచ్చు, శ్రీనివాస్ సార్ కావచ్చు, ఇంకా మిగతా అకాడమిషియన్స్ అందరు కూడా మా తరపున మిమ్మల్ని రిక్వెస్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం. ఇది మీరు కంటిన్యూ చేయండి సార్. మీరు నిన్న పెట్టినటువంటి కల్చరల్ యాక్టివిటీస్ కావచ్చు, ట్రైబల్ స్టాల్స్ కావచ్చు, అన్నీ కూడా ఫెసిలిటీస్ ఉన్నాయి. అంబేద్కర్ యూనివర్సిటీలో అకామిడేషన్ ఉంది, మంచి హాస్పిటాలిటీస్ ఉంది, మంచి ఆడిటోరియం ఉంది. మళ్ళీ అంబేద్కర్ యూనివర్సిటీకి లక్కీలీ మెట్రో కనెక్టివిటీ ఉంది, రోడ్ అండ్ ట్రాన్స్పోర్ట్ అవైలబిలిటీ ఉంది. త్రూఅవుట్ ఇండియాలో కూడా అన్ని స్టేట్స్ నుంచి రావడానికి ట్రాన్స్పోర్టేషన్ కూడా మోస్ట్ కన్వీనియంట్ ఉంది. ఎయిర్పోర్ట్, నియర్ బై ఎయిర్పోర్ట్ ఉంది, ఆల్ ఫెసిలిటీస్ ఉన్నాయి సార్. డెఫినెట్గా మనం ప్రయత్నం అనుకుందాం, ఇంకా ముందుకు మీరు తీసుకెళ్తే సంతోషంగా భావిస్తాను సార్. అన్నీ కూడా మీరు బొకేస్ ప్లానింగ్ కానీ, అంటే ట్రైబల్ యొక్క ఎలా ఉంటుందో అవన్నీ కూడా ప్రోగ్రాంలో మ్యాక్సిమం మీరు ప్రయత్నం చేయగలిగారు. ఇంకా మనం ఇలాంటి ట్రైబల్స్ రిలేటెడ్ యాక్టివిటీ చేసినప్పుడు కొంత ట్రైబల్ని దృష్టిలో పెట్టుకొని ఫుడ్ విషయం కావచ్చు, రిసోర్స్ పర్సన్స్ కావచ్చు, గెస్ట్ విషయంలో కావచ్చు, బ్యానర్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ కూడా దయచేసి చిన్నగా అంటే నాణ్యత భావించకుండా అందరూ పెద్దవాళ్ళు ఉన్నారు కాబట్టి మా యొక్క చిన్న సలహాలు సూచనలుగా భావించి చాలా మంచి లెక్చర్స్ వచ్చాయి. చాలా డిఫరెంట్ పీపుల్ని మేము కలుసుకున్నాము, డిఫరెంట్ సజెషన్స్ వచ్చాయి. చాలా థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ గివింగ్ దిస్ ఆపర్చునిటీ. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.
Thank you. Anybody wants to share your experiences for 1 or 2 minutes? No. Okay, then we'll move on to the other agenda. The distribution of the certificates. Madam, Livelihood wants to. Yeah, please, please.
Respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, good evening to all. I just take 2 minutes. It's my honor and privilege to be a part of this 2 days international seminar over here in Hyderabad. Really, it was a very awesome experience I had during these 2 days. Due to my health issues, I could not attend yesterday's full day seminar, but today I'm fully attended all the sessions and tried to be in part of this. And with this, I really am frankly speaking that I got lots of knowledge in my mind regarding this tribal livelihood, especially in the state of Telangana. Because as we all are belong to India, we know, but there are so many tribal issues and so many tribal matters in different parts. Like in your place, Telangana is a state where so many tribal issues are there. Even though as I came from Nagaland, so I have also so many, gotten information and issues regarding over their Northeast tribal issues. But overall, what I realize is that the issues are mainly less or more the same. So anyway, thank you all. Thank you from my core of my heart to the organizing team. Thank you for your hospitality, arrangement, food, stay, everything. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Thanks for sharing your experience. Please tell me. Introduce yourself.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening on the dais. Myself, G. Chandrakala, aspirant of this Ambedkar Open University Counseling Psychology Diploma. Actually, I wanted to attend for these 2 days. Unfortunately, I didn't yesterday. Today, I have been observing from the morning session various streams. Dignitaries are presented their opinions. Basically, I am a defense person, roam all over India for all states. I observed so much in India. I went to Sikkim, Darjeeling, Gangtok, Kashmir, Shillong, etc. But what I observed, language is different, culture is different, but people are that living conditions are almost same our India. And in our India, so many languages are there, so many cultures are there. We are protecting that. Now we are discussing about tribal and tribal. But we came from the tribals only. We forgot about that, madam. I observed that tribals means how to survive with nature, to imbibing themselves, to using limited resources. I strongly believe that. We have to learn from them, ma'am. I observed that, and thank you very much conducting this kind of program, ma'am. And I'm very happy. I learned so many things from today. I wrote on my diary also, and thank you very much. And our ancestors are so precious. We have to protect our ancestors. We do not criticize them. This is my personal opinion. And one more thing, We are civilized people. We are considering like that. What is civilization? I'm asking one question for all of you. What is the civilization? Nowadays, we are seeing on the roads, someone is getting murdered. No one is not responding. I'm getting some emotional because of tribals are very, very advanced than us because of ఒక్కరికి ప్రాబ్లం వస్తే ఊరంతా వస్తారు. That is the importance of our tribal. Thank you very much. Thank you for conducting this kind of program, sir. Thank you very much. Myself, G. Chandrakala, and World Memory Sports Council President for Telangana. I am working on memory field. But I want to enhance my skills in this psychology, counseling. So that's why I joined them. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Chandrakala. Sorry, I have to leave to go to my chancellor. Just two things I just want to request you from Ambedkar Open University. You being the ambassadors of Ambedkar Open University, being the counselors, being the resource persons, and the students of different colleges and universities. Please, one thing is we opened our admissions for this academic year of 2024 and 25. Please spread this message because we reach out the unreached. We all know. So 86% of there are tribals and SCs and marginalized communities. So when you go to your respective places also, spread this message to the student communities who wish to join in Ambedkar Open University. Please visit the website www.brau.ac.in so that they can log in online and take the admissions. That is one thing. And yesterday we had a wonderful meeting with BHub people, especially the fresh youngsters. I want to address that, they have conducted interviews for 8,000 women registered, those who want of jobs. And out of 8,000, 3,000 turned up, and they have given the employment jobs for 300 people. And among 300 people, our Ambedkar University students are also there. Women, they came to me. I couldn't join you in this cultural program because of the program over there. So many women scholars, like students, learners of Ambedkar Open University got jobs in different, 100 companies, nearly 100 companies, multinational companies visited. They have taken interviews, and this is the first of its kind, and it's going to be conducted again. So please avail these opportunities. Employable students, get your employment through this, digital employment exchange of Telangana is also working wonders. Avail this opportunity. Thank you so much, the President of this conference.
నిన్ననే హడావుడి పండి మననే ఉంటాయి.
Yeah, distribution of certificates. Distribution of certificates now, since time constraint, we are unable to give to all the participants. Now I call upon only very few. Annapurni, we.
Yeah. Madam, thank you.
Shanmukhi Pravalika. And next one, Valia Lunawar. Christina. Next, Dr. Jahida Shaikh. And next, Dr. M.D. Gauss. Last, Dr. Ruby there.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Nice to meet you all.
Really sorry we couldn't give to all the participants and all the Yadava Raghu. Please. ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారు టీచర్స్ అయిపోయారు లిస్ట్ అదే సర్టిఫికెట్స్ ఇచ్చేసేయండి వాళ్ళు
ఎవరైతే రాని వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారో వాళ్ళు రమ్మని చెప్పండి.
నెక్స్ట్ గణపతిరావు.
One second.
Yeah, I'll get the list and I'll call all the participants. You can receive your certificates here itself.
Please,
right?
one second. Please hold on.
I'll just find out all the certificates are ready or not.
It's from Srikakulam. Savara.
Another thing, I was a student of
లేవా
వాళ్ళే వచ్చింది.
Please, all the participants, those who have presented your papers, come one by one because we don't have at present the list on my hand.
Those who presented your papers, please come on to the
one by one.
One by one.
Please,
one by one.
One by one. Tell your name and place. Take the certificate. Okay. Please, one by one. మీ పేరమ్మా మల్లిక. Now I request Mallika. Dr. M. Naveen. Dr. Kotaya.
Subject research scholar, Mana University, Livelihood.
Sandeep, research scholar of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Open University, Department of Public Administration. Dr. S. Shravan.
I presented 3 papers.
Presented 3 papers.
Basara.
From Basara IIT. IIT.
రెండు పేపర్ కూడా చాలా బాగున్నాయి.
Good.
J9.
Very good.
J9. Yeah. Next J9.
No, you
Yeah, you will get next. No, you will get it here. మళ్ళీ తీసుకోండి అక్కడ the names రాయలేదు కదా. Nayan. Now Shiva Reddy, Livelihood, Basara. Next, Ganesh, Livelihood, student, Basara.
Venkateshwar, Department of Public Administration, Dr. B.R.
Venkateshwarlu, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Open University, Department of Public Administration. Is
please join me.
Comments.
Dr. University of Law, Kakatiya University.
And Nagarazu. Education Nagarazu.
Just wait.
Yeah. I request Mukesh Gaud.
Aitha Praveen Kumar, Scholar of Department of Political Science.
Yeah, Praveen Kumar, research scholar, Department of Political Science, Ambedkar Open University.
Last one is
Oh.
this conference.
Okay.
Dr. History.
Paper present chesava? Dr. Dayakar.
In my session,
Department of History, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Open University.
From Pune University.
Doctor?
Panduranga Bhuve from Pune.
Panduranga Bhuve. Dr. Panduranga Bhuve from Pune. Okay, nice.
Ramath Ravi says Political Science.
Ramath Ravi says from Political Science Department.
Madam Dr. Siva Prasad, Principal DMSS. Dr. Siva Prasad, Hyderabad, DMSS Women.
Dr. Shiva Prasad, DMSS, Women's Shetty College from Hyderabad. Narasimhachari, PhD Political Science.
Scholar, Department of Political Science.
Oh, from our scholar. Good.
Supervisor is the co-director.
Okay, under your guidance. I hope everybody got your certificate. Yeah, come. Your name?
Srividya.
Yeah, yes.
Srividya and Anurag.
Srividya and Anurag. Joint paper?
No, different.
Then Srividya. First Srividya, you come.
Feedback first.
Next, Anuradha. From which university you are?
College students.
Yes, sir.
Anyone else?
Anyone?
Mr. Reddy?
Istava certificate. అయిపోయింది అందరూ everybody all certificates please 2 minutes ఒకసారి కూర్చోండి. Please all of you come inside and take your seat. So I thank all the participants who have presented your papers and all the delegates who have attended this seminar. And as an academic director, it's my privilege and it's my responsibility, it's my duty to thank all the faculty members from all the departments and different branches. I think they will be thanked in the vote of thanks address. Yeah. Now I must thank our in-charge Vice Chancellor, Mr. ACIM Rijvi, IAS Principal Secretary to Revenue Government of Telangana, who is supporting this international conference since we started working on this. I once again thanks everybody and have a nice journey, safe journey. Thank you.
Thank you.
ఎందుకండి
మీరు స్టార్ట్ చేసింది
no departments చేశారు.
Request Director International Conference to felicitate our Director Academic, Professor Chakrapani garu. All and memento.
Thank you. Congratulations once again.
I request Professor Guntur Ravinder and Lakshmi garu to felicitate our Dean, Professor Srinivas Vadanam. ఒక అప్పదండు
Thank you.
Now I request Professor Chakrapani Garu, our Director Academic, to felicitate our Gundi Ravinder. No, sir, it's our.
The anchor man, you should.
Dean sir, please.
Very happy occasion.
Camera చూడండి. Now I request Pushpa Chakrapani Garu and Srinivas Vadaram Garu to felicitate our Professor G. Lakshmi Garu. వాళ్ళకి మీరు అడుగుతారు. Thank you.
Come there, sir.
Now, last item in the agenda is vote of thanks by Professor G. Lakshmi, Conference Co-Director.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. So this is the fag end of the entire event, international conference, and it's my privilege to propose a formal vote of thanks. Rather, yeah, right now, yes, small interruption.
Last 20 days, he worked very hard behind the success of this conference. Chiranjeev is the hero of our.
Chiranjeevi is assistant professor part-time in the Department of Political Science currently. And he has been working tirelessly for the past, I think, 1.5 months. I think he is a contact point for all of you. And in a way, he is a real anchor man for this entire event.
Thank you.
Okay, back to vote of thanks. So first and foremost, I would like to express heartfelt gratitude to the chief guest of today's valedictory function, Professor R. Limbadri Garu, Chairman, Telangana Council of Higher Education, for addressing us virtually. And I also like to extend a sincere thanks to our esteemed speakers, panelists of today's morning session from across the country. And they also provided us a wealth of knowledge with their lived experiences. And I thank Professor Pushpa Chakrapani, Director Academic, for presiding this session. And also thank the guests of honor, Professor E. Sudharani, Registrar in charge, and Dean Faculty of Social Sciences, Professor Srinivas Vadaram, for the messages. And a special word of thanks to our former Vice Chancellor, Professor K. Sitaramaravu Garu, who really supported us right from the start of moving the file, I think 3 months ago. And I think today he joined us virtually in one of the sessions. So I think this is the kind of attachment and the kind of bonding he has with our university. It was very much visible with his message today in the morning. And I also thank a lot of branches who have worked tirelessly
Number one, engineering branch, the engineering branch director is here with us, Lakshmi Prasad Garu, and the director EMMRC branch, and the entire staff, director EMMRC Professor Vadanam Garu, and the entire team, all the team who really worked tirelessly for recording and all the 3 events in the 3 rooms, the 2 days, all the sessions, and Directorate of Material Productions and Publications branch. The directorate comes under Professor Gunti Ravindra Garu and his entire staff who really worked day and night along with us. And also the guest house in charge and manager who really helped in looking after the accommodation and the other hospitality part of it. And also the staff of the PRO branch and the PRO himself who was really behind all this arrangements and looking after the meticulously the smooth functioning of the this entire event, and also the finance officer for giving us all this support for financial aid and all. Sorry, timely financial grants and all that, and also thank a lot sponsors that the Telangana Council for Higher Education for providing us financial support, which has really been crucial in bringing this conference to a fruition. And there are many more people who really work with us. Yes, and yes, the computer center, especially all the computer programming assistants, Yashwant, Jeevan, Chaitanya, Shravan, and many more. They really have been with all of us. If not for the, but for the, I think, technical support, the entire event would not come to this kind of a, what to say, the success or what we say. So it is a technical, the ICT people, I really put them the 100% my, what to say, thanks and acknowledgement to them. They really work day and night with us. And we are also grateful to all the staff members and also the organizing committee members. A special word of thanks to Giri, Dr. Avinash, Sunil, Raghavendra, and many more. I'm sorry, I'm missing some names. I think Praveen Kumar and also the registration team members, Dr. Aruna, Uma, and Sriveni, and all these people who are really tirelessly work with us. And it's they are behind the scenes who really saw that the entire thing went in a smooth. But for their support, I think things would have been really gone out of track. And I really acknowledge from the bottom of heart all these people who helped us. I might have missed their names, so please excuse me for that. And also, I like to also thank the entire fraternity of our faculty of social sciences. Yeah, I'll also, yeah. And also, yeah, graphic artist. He's a particular special man. I think a special word of thanks to him. He's the only person in the entire university who prepares the banners, invitation cards, and the entire thing. And I thank him a lot. He also worked with us a lot. And he is instrumental. He's a part of, I think, the credit goes to him also for preparing and not only preparing this kind of banners and all that. And of course, our department postdoctoral fellow, Dr. G. Kamlakar, I think he has also been looking after a lot of arrangements. I can't name what all we have been dumping him all kinds of all works and all that. And many more people, I think, who else I missed, I don't remember. And of course, last but not the least, my colleague, Professor Gunti Ravindra, the anchor man of this entire conference. It's you behind the choosing for the topic and also meticulously looking after all the arrangement right from the day one, from moving of the file, running around, inviting the panelists, inviting the guests, physically going. And I think in this process also, he fell ill also. And he braved his illness, ill health also. He has been running around, moving almost tirelessly. Even mid of the night, he used to run around for inviting guests and all that. And thanks you, sir, for making this event possible. I think the success, 90% of success goes to Dr. Gunti Ravindra. It is he, I think, it is he. I can't express, I don't know how much he worked for this. He's really worked a lot for the, of course, I thank, last but not the least, I thank all the participants. It is you who made this event a grand success. But for your participation, physical participation, a special thanks to all the people who came all the way. Madam came from Nagaland and many more people from, I think, Pune and people from Bangalore and many people across the country who came physically, braving even the rains, even where the weather was so unpredictable, but you took
have to say you took the risky part of it because rains are very unpredictable nowadays. You came, but I wish you had a good stay in the university campus. And those who stayed in the guest house, I think we have done our best for providing you hospitality. And also those who joined us virtually, of course, there were some of them who might have missed, but those who joined virtually also, I thank them for their paper presentation. But I also apologize that we couldn't give them proper time, like Madam and Sir said also. They also tried a lot for preparing their PPTs and all that. And because of paucity of time and because we started a little bit late, we couldn't manage proper timings, of course, which was beyond our control. And we had to cut short. We asked them directly go into your findings and conclusion. And the middle part of it, I think we have left it for publication part. We told them also, if possible, we'll try to bring out all the proceedings in a book form. And as early as possible, we can't promise a date, but we'll make all our efforts to see that all are compiled into a proceedings form and brought out in the book form, especially with an ISBN number. Can we, sir?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
ISSN number. So that is how we try, so that it can fetch you some kind of an academic performing index for those who are in academics. And this, I think this is going to be another effort for us as an outcome, a takeaway from this conference. So I think I have covered everyone. I think if I would have missed, Dayaka sir, did I miss anyone? Please, try to provide me some kind. If I miss Dr. Ramana and Dr. D. Dayaka, they were the hospitality in charge. And it is they who are the credit goes to him for providing the, what to say? Yeah, Prakash from BMP, I think he is also there. Yeah. Prakash and Manohar Rajagaru is our old friend. All this, I think if I go on, really, they're really, I think what to say, the kind of help and support they have lent, it's almost critical. I can't say, they were available 360 degrees, 24/7. That's the one I can describe. They were available there. And for anything, even mid of the night, they were there to help us. And they were all from the Directorate of Material Protections. And after, I should also thank my own staff from my own center. I'm from the director for Center for Online Education Learning. Of course, my own. Dr. P. Venkatramana. Dr. P. Venkatramana, he has chaired the session. He's very much here. So thank you, sir, for your academic support for chairing the session. Revati Nandan, yes, I also acknowledge
the team of the EMRC.
TMRC, they have recorded all the events. I think they have been climbing up and down the stairs like a goosey gander for recording the event. Thank you so much, sir. All of them and each one of you. And special word, I think, whom I missed, I don't miss, I think, Shravan. Shravan is from Computer Center and also from Engineering Branch. Shankar, yeah, everyone, each and everyone, please.
Thanks to Lakshmi Madam.
Lakshmi Madam,
thank you so much. I should thank myself because I was suffering from very bad throat infection for the past few days. Today I could somehow pull off without any throat issues. Yeah, Anjaneyulu also.
DMPT.
One of the staff of Director of Materials Protections. He also worked tirelessly. I thank you personally. And all those research scholars from various parts of the department. Yeah. Yeah, Maria. That's why I remembered my throat. It reminded me. Thank you once again. Have a safe journey. Please be in touch in the group. If you have any queries about this, kindly post in the group. I hope all of you are in the group. WhatsApp group. Kindly, if you